A lot of these kids with the behavior that they may have, there's a wide spectrum of academics. And to be able to address that across the board is not easy.
From us as a management team, the administrators, to the administrators with the staff, we all really aim to do the same thing, and that is work very closely with each other so that we could learn from each other and we could figure out together what we can do to help kids.
We talk about ourselves as a psychoeducational program, and we are very, very successful, I think, at marrying the academic supports and education and instruction with a real psychological and counseling component. Our teachers are more than teachers. You know, they have to be group workers, they have to have a counselor's mindset, be very empathic about what every child walks into the classroom with every single morning.
So we're always recreating ourselves, or at least fine-tuning ourselves, to adjust to the kids that we're getting in.
Not being able to read is a very, very frustrating thing, because think about how reading impacts your life, and particularly how it impacts a child's day in school. Everything is reading.
And I always ask them, why are you here? Because you're here for a reason. We need to be able to address that, particularly in career services, because if you're here for something that's going to impact your ability to work, then we need to develop strategies for that.
Well, the best thing about being here is definitely the teachers. Like, they're more social, they're more interactive with you. Like,
we're the guys that don't reject you when you mess up.
Right.
Because we're the people you're supposed to come to when you mess up.
But I've got a couple of students who are just into that. One student is just, you know, he tries to read almost everything you give him, and that's great to see.
It's very hard, I think, for most of our kids to believe that they're being successful even when they are being successful.
Like the last 7 years I've been here, I was like, the first year I was here, I was like getting suspended pretty much every day, walking out of class and all that. I was a troublemaker. And over the years I calmed down a lot, just with the staff's helping and all that, my friends helping me.
I like to do math. My best subject is math. I get A's on math.
respect, you know, you gotta give it to get it, and that's all. That's all there is to it. If you don't give it, you're not getting it.
And these kids have good values, and they want to succeed. They just haven't had anyone ever show them what the right thing to do is.
It's doable because everybody comes at it from their own perspective with their own expertise.
What ideally we want to be doing is keeping kids for a short period of time, giving them skills and moving them back to their public schools.
I don't know of another school that puts as much effort into kids as this school.
We learn a lot from them, and we know a lot about what goes on at home, what goes on here.
But I think what makes it work is a culture that's built over the years, and a value. And the value is held and passed on from staff to staff, and the staff pass it on from kid to kid.
Today was a good day because one of my youngest students read a book for me. He read me a book. This was maybe his first book. And the difference in the look on his face after he read this book, and maybe many days that I've seen him when he couldn't handle the print, it was huge. You know.